Hey Scorpio, welcome to the Jupiter Child. My name is Andy, and this is going to be your January 2023 reading. Welcome. I hope that you're doing good. I've drinking a lot of coffee today, so if I'm talking extra fast, that is why. I'm properly aware that I already talk fucking skyrocket speeds. So it might be a little rushed today, okay? Also, there's just crazy stuff going on today. I found out a lot of crazy stuff that I'm just like, what? And the anxiety is kicking in, which is why we're here, because I thought this would take my mind off of it, but now I'm just talking about it. So, let's get into reading. Scorpio, I feel a little manic today. Oh my god. um, Let's go ahead and take a look at this really quickly. A disclaimer, this is a general reading for the general public, meaning not every single message is going to resonate with you. So just take the messages that resonate, and the ones that don't, maybe they're for a different Scorpio that is watching, or a cross watcher, which are not welcome here, but I know always end up watching everyone's videos. And I feel like for like Scorpio and like Sag, yeah, I would say like Scorpio and Sag, I feel like those are the two signs that I always get the feeling of someone else like watching for those signs. Oh, and Leo too, actually. Alrighty, so what is the theme for Scorpio in the month of January for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? What is the energy in January? What's the January about for Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements? We have deceit, okay? So the energy this month is deceit. This is very Seven of Swords energy, very sneaky fox, sly fox energy. So there could be someone around you that is being deceitful. Also, sorry, just numbers to mention. The number 2, 5. Oh my god, I literally had to think about that. 7 or 25 could be significant numbers. Oh my god, I swear I'm okay. I swear. I probably seem so fucking crazy right now, but I swear I'm fine. Anyways, so those numbers could be significant numbers too. They could be numbers that you're seeing or noticing this month. So basically, this energy just feels like there is a deceitful energy around you. This could be a person. My intuition is starting to lead me to believe that this is actually more of you're deceiving yourself by holding a specific belief that is not true. If that makes sense. Like it's like a delusion, and this happens like all the time. We convince ourselves that like. Maybe we convince ourselves that someone like us when they don't even know who the fuck we are. Or like we convince ourselves that we're gonna get we're convinced that we got this job from this interview, and there was zero chance that we could get it, and we just believe, So it could be something like that where you're believing something that is simply not true, and the basis in which this belief is in is just like it's based on there's like no facts or there's no proof to back up why this belief that you believe in would be true, if that makes sense. So it could be something like that, and that is kind of where my intuition is leading me towards. Also, if you look at me checking on my watch a lot, I'm just making sure that we're recording because I just did Libra's reading, and I did the whole thing for like half an hour. Went to the camera, it had only recorded the first 3 minutes of it. It just randomly stopped, and I don't know why. So I'm gonna be checking on this every once in a while, so sorry if that's annoying to y'all, but I just want to make sure that it's actually fucking recording. Because I had to go back and just retell the whole reading. It was the whole thing. Anyways, let's go ahead and get more information about this deceit. What is this deceitful energy encompassing Scorpio in January? We have the 7 of Pentacles, so it could be something that maybe you've been working really hard towards. Whatever it is that you're working really hard towards right now. The 9 of Swords, the Knight of Cups in reverse. Something that maybe you're really passionate about or have a lot of love towards. It definitely feels more work career oriented than a person or anything. So maybe there is something that you're working really hard towards that you're telling yourself that you're not good enough to do it. That's really what this gives me. Okay, because 7 of Pentacles is about working hard towards something that maybe doesn't bear the fruit that we want. And then 9 of Swords is anxiety, it's fear. It is a deceitful energy in terms of like your mind can be telling you things that are simply not true. Like, so it could be like negative self-talk, you know what I'm saying? So maybe you're like working your ass off for something for months and maybe or years. Maybe you've been working towards this goal for months or years, a very, very long time. I feel that whatever it is that you're working towards right now, it is something that you have already spent a good amount of your life, a good amount of your time on. And maybe you have not reaped the rewards or the benefits from this journey that you would like. So maybe you haven't, maybe it's something that doesn't make a lot of money, or you haven't made any money at all, or maybe you just haven't really gotten a lot of work with this specific career field, whatever it is. And because of that, you're now maybe in your head and telling yourself, like, well, you know, I'm not getting the money or I'm not getting the jobs because I fucking suck. Like, I knew I shouldn't have done this, blah, blah, blah. And you're kind of maybe almost even retreating. And it just feels like this deceit, which I had already told you, I felt that it's more so you. It's making you start to retreat back into yourself and actually step away from this. So I think that a lot of you may be at a crossroads, maybe at a point where you're like, should I keep going in pursuit of this thing that has really borne no fruit at all? Or should I turn back and like go back to the base, go back to the beginning and figure something else out? I feel like you are there, but I honestly feel that this is in your head. I don't think that it's that you're not, I do not believe that it's that you're actually bad, or that like the beliefs that you're holding have any basis, any proof. That's what I was saying earlier, is that like you maybe just, you're being delusional in terms that you're telling yourself things that are simply not true. You don't suck. You know, you are capable of doing whatever it is that you want to chase after. And I don't think that you should give up. But we'll see what comes out. We have the High Priestess and the Four of Swords in reverse. I feel like intuitively you know that you should keep going, but like it's the ego. It's like right now you're doing the dance with the devil. You're dancing with the devil. And what I mean by that is that that's what this deceitful energy is. That's what this delusion is. It's the ego. It's the dark side of ourselves. It's the subconscious, where it's telling yourself that you are not good enough, okay? Because it's almost like, if your ego wins and makes you truly believe that you are not good enough and you stop this path, you're basically protecting yourself from being hurt by being rejected because you truly are not the right fit or not good enough in the future. Versus, you know, I don't know what career you work in, but maybe you could work in a career where there are several different like niches. Is that the word, right? Like niche? Like there's a lot of different like subcategories or subgenres or niches. Niche, I don't know if niches is the right word or just niche. Like maybe you have yet to discover what your specific niche is in this industry. Maybe there's a very specific route that you need to take that's different from everyone else's. Maybe it's also you work in a career field where most of the people that are successful in this career usually kind of follow this set path. Like everyone kind of does the same kind of thing, type of thing. And you're like, I don't have the right qualifications to do that thing or whatever, if that makes sense. So maybe you're like doubting it because you're like, well, I don't look like that person. I don't look like the people that are successful, or I don't have like the degrees like the people that are successful, you know? I don't have the experience like the people that are successful in this field. So you're kind of down yourself. But I feel that because you're so intuitive, you know that, I feel deep down, you know that you are really good at this thing, whatever this job career is. You are really good at it, truly, but you may be good at it in a different way, or there's just a very unique subgenre or niche for you in this specific field. Like it's like you got to take the path least traveled. You got to do it a different way than everyone else is doing it. Yeah, and the Four of Swords in reverse, it's like I feel like you're gonna be coming out like maybe most of January, up until January, you've spent a lot of time doubting yourself, and I think that you're gonna be moving out of it because I feel like you're over it. Yeah, Page of Wands, you want to believe in it. Page of Wands is the artist, so some of you may be doing anything artistic. Maybe you work in an artistic field, but Page of Wands also just like is kind of like that cocky energy where like you believe in yourself. It's like the energy like, I'm gonna go into this audition, I'm gonna go into this interview, and I'm gonna fucking kill it. Like this job is mine, this position is mine. Like I'm going to get it because I'm so talented. You know what I'm saying? And whether you are or aren't as good as you believe yourself to be, part of what gets you anywhere in life is the belief that you have in yourself, Scorpio. This is, really listen to this because this is super important, okay? I will say that again. Part of what gets you anywhere in life is the belief that you have in yourself, okay? You could be the most gifted, skilled person in this field, but if you believe that you're shit, you most likely will not get anywhere. You will most likely not get the jobs and the positions that you want because you're believing that you are shit, okay? But if, like, let's say you could be the most talented person, the most skilled person, but also let's say like you're not that great. Like let's be real for a second. Maybe you're not that great, okay? Maybe you're like down here and everyone's up here, but you believe in yourself like no other. You believe in yourself so I'm gonna say like ferociously, like aggressively, like I am good. I am gonna make it. I am going to make this a career. I am going to turn this into a monetary success for me. I am going to become a success because I believe it. I think that I'm worthy. I think that I'm good enough. And with that belief alone, that will get your foot in the right doors for you. And again, your path may look slightly different from what most people's typical path looks like in this specific career field. But I am getting that you definitely have the passion above all else. And I feel like you are a creative, artistic person. You are talented, and intuitively you know that maybe you do look different than people in this field. You do have different qualifications. You do have different experiences and different backgrounds and different history in this career. And maybe and I think that you're seeing it as a bad thing, but maybe you need to just switch and flip the script and flip the perspective and start seeing as it a good thing. You know what I'm saying? Why be like everyone else? You know, why blend in? Maybe this is a field where it's actually better to stand out. It's better to have something different. It's better to offer something different to the table. Let's go ahead and get a spirit message for you. So for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus placements, what is the message for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus? Ooh, I like this. What do you desire, Scorpio? You now have the What did I just say about you have to rewrite the script? I'm getting chills. This literally says, I'll show you in a second too. It says, you now have the opportunity to write the script according to your heart's true desires. I'm literally getting chills right now. Once you clearly decide upon your true desires and know that you're ready and deserving of them, they'll rush into your life as if by magic. Boom. All right, we're done. Thank you. I hope this was a great reading. What the? Like, what am I saying? What have I been saying this whole reading? It's like, if you believe that if you believe that you're not worth it, if you believe that you're shit, you're not going to get shit, Scorpio. But if you believe that you are worthy, if you believe that you are capable, if you believe that you are deserving, Spirit literally will give you everything and more. I'm going to show you this so that you can read it as well. Screenshot it if you need to. Hold on. I want to make sure it's in focus. Okay. Screenshot that. Make it your fucking background or something. I don't know, so you don't forget this moment. You gotta rewrite the script. You gotta perceive yourself in a different light. I definitely think that this deceit is really you. You are deceiving yourself, and it could be like a what is it, like a safety mechanism of yourself. Like you're trying to keep yourself safe by like, I'll get less hurt if I believe that I'm not good enough and I drop out now, I'll get less hurt rather than if I go 100% fully go for it and then I still don't get it. You know what I'm saying? But if you're going to go 100% full force and get it, you have to believe that you're going to get it. Because that's not you going 100%. Like you might think like, okay, I'm going to go for it, but like, I don't know if I'm going to get it. No, you're still not going to fucking get it, Scorpio. You have to go. The only way to 100% go for something is not only to like full on fucking chase for it physically, like drop everything, move somewhere, you know, spend all your money to pursue this thing. You have to believe that you're gonna get it. You have to believe that it's gonna work out. That's like 50% of it. Half of it is like, yeah, you have to physically do the work. You have to show up. You have to audition. You have to go to interviews. You have to apply. You have to get experience. That's half of the work. Literally the other half, because I told you in the beginning, the biggest part, and this is what I told you, such a big important life lesson, the biggest part in life, what people don't understand is that you have to believe in yourself. No, if I had a business and someone came to me, two people come to me, I interviewed two separate people, they have the same exact qualifications, but one of them is just like, oh, you know, if I ask them like, okay, so like, what makes you think that you're qualified for this? And I'm like, oh, well, I don't really think I'm qualified. I'm just trying to see like, you know, if maybe I could like get it, if I could just get like lucky and get it, and like I would work really hard, but like I don't really know if I'm good enough for this. And then the next person I interview, same qualifications, same background, same whatever, and they're like, you know, I believe I deserve to be here. I believe that this is for me. You know, I've worked really hard to get here, and I may not have, you know, all this great experience and these degrees and whatever, but I believe in myself and I believe in my capabilities, and I know that I'm capable of this job. That's the person I'd fucking hire. Not the person that's like, I don't know if I can do this. Why the fuck would I hire them? Versus the person that's like, I know I can do this. Even if they don't have all the experience, even if they have less experience than the other person, but they want it and they also believe that they can fucking do it, of course I would fucking want them over the other person. Sorry. It's tough love. It really is. It really is. I love y'all. It's tough love. That's just how I am. I'm hella aggressive. Okay. This is the fun part of the reading, Scorpio. You get to ask Spirit a question. I'm going to give you an answer. These are the Angel Answer Oracle deck. So any question that you'd like to ask, it could be literally any question. Doesn't have to be yes or no. Any kind of question that you would like to ask Spirit right now. I want you to think about it in your head. Focus all of your energy and all of your intention on this question. Say it in your mind over and over and over and over again. And I want you to call whatever you believe in out by name. So if it's God, say God. If it's Spirit, say Spirit. If it's Angel, say Angel. If it's some other type of deity, say their name and ask the question, okay? If you need more time, pause the video and come back in, okay? Okay, Spirit, for my Scorpio Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, what is the answer to the question that they're thinking about right now? What is the answer to the question that they're asking you right now, Spirit? Not for nothing, but the answer to your question, Scorpio, hold on, is big happy changes. Bum, bum, bum. So whatever you just asked Spirit, I don't know what it was, but whatever you just asked them, Spirit is saying big happy changes. So I really feel that y'all are really on a course, on a set path towards the thing that you want. I think that a lot of you, like I had mentioned that crossroads earlier, I think that a lot of you are going to keep going. I don't really think any of you watching this are going to turn back. Especially now that you know that you already have basically everything you need. All you need to do is rewrite the script. And yes, sometimes it is harder than we say, but you have the power to do it. No one else can do this for you. You got to change the script. You got to change the narrative. You got to believe that you're capable. Believe that you're worthy to take up space, to take a spot in this industry, in life. Okay? And big happy changes are coming. Like, I can't get any better than this. Like, this is a great fucking answer. I mean, all the answers, there isn't really negative answers in here other than, like, no. But this is awesome. This is Spirit literally saying that, like, things are going to, like, flip. The script will be flipped. Your perspective will be flipped, and you'll be happy, and you'll get the things that you want, right? Like, I would expect, like, big happy changes are probably because you're going to be receiving the thing that you want, or the things that you want, Scorpio. So keep all of this in mind. Understand that you have all the power, and you, Scorpio, are a very, very, very powerful being, okay? I hope that this reading resonated with you. If it did, give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're not already. You can find me on Instagram and TikTok at TheJupiterChild. I think that's it. I have a couple pick a card readings up on the channel now. If you have not checked them out, go check them out. Share my channel with your friends if you think that they would like the readings. I don't know why we're dancing. We need to stop. That's literally coffee. I need to stop because I've been drinking all goddamn day. But that's it. I leave you with a lot of luck going to you. You can do this. You are capable of. You just got to believe that you are, and you will do all the things, okay? Have a great rest of your January, Scorpio, and I'll see you in February. Bye.